it's me, Sean Capri. I'm usually in my car, and you're listening to the Nintendo Drive. I'm on a Skype call with my friend, Console Caito, the spiciest and sussiest tomato, and on our journey today, have we played any of those games that we bought back on Black Friday? Find out on the Nintendo Drive. Ball!
Here we go!
So I guess I'm a tomato today?
Damn it, did I say tomato? Did I really say tomato? We're sticking with it. We're leaving it in there. One take, everybody. You're a tomato today.
I'm a tomato.
Let's see if anybody else noticed. And be truthful to yourselves, everybody.
I guess a night recording calls for the tomato instead of the potato. I don't know.
I'm an absolute disaster. We had to, we're not recording on our day or in our time slot. I've already recorded the Xbox Drive today. It's a bit of a mess, but I'm so happy that we get to do this at least once a week with each other, Caito.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
The potato. My God, it's not hard. Like, it's not. It's a saucy potato. I almost did it again. Whatever. It's not as easy as it looks. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I should have gone with Caito tomato.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not as popular as potato.
Probably. Well, who knows? Some people. It's not as cute. I think the potato is the cutest of all the vegetables that you could have gone with.
As I look over at my potato stuffed animals.
Exactly.
It's so ridiculous.
It's really good. Wow. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I'll get in it with eventually here. I'm doing my warm-up dance. Mm-hmm.
Well, we're gonna try to keep it together this week because we didn't last week. Well, we're actually not. We probably won't. But
probably not.
Let's clean out the garage a little bit. As always, you can listen to the Nintendo Drive and all of the Yumi and Capri podcast content over on YouTube, youtube.com/Yumi and Capri. And we do have a YouTube comment of the week from JKJ, who says, OMG, I needed all of your giggles and giddiness from this podcast today, and also totally needed to feel justified in my mortgage payment worth of Nintendo purchases between Black Friday and Cyber Monday. As always, great podcast, and absolutely look forward to Wednesdays so I can catch the show.
That is so funny. Well, I think we got quite a bit of that, actually. I wasn't the only person who wrote in. Was like, okay, yeah, me too. Appreciate you making me feel better about myself. And so I actually reciprocate. Like, I say the exact same thing. Thank you for making me feel better. Because, you know, I think there's maybe a couple people like, really, guys? Like, what are you doing over there? Ryan is like, when are you even going to play the games? I'm like, Ryan, it's not about that at all. Like, obviously.
Ryan doesn't get it.
You just don't get it,
Ryan doesn't understand the thrill of the purchase.
The finding of the deal.
The thrill of the deal.
The deal. That's what it's all about. Look, we don't have very much in our lives these days, you guys. Like, let me just have this. I was I went to a comic store recently, and I came home with some things that, like, who knows if I'll ever read these. And I was showing my wife Chelsea, and I'm like, these just make me happy. And she's like, you know what? That's all that matters. Like, it's like $12. I don't know what the heck, but like the covers, like, they just make me happy. So that's kind of what we're about. And so, yeah, sometimes spending money can buy happiness, I guess. Who knew?
Agreed. Just looking at it, like just scrolling through my Switch and seeing all the little icons, even if I never click on them.
Yeah.
It's therapeutic.
It's
just so nice.
This is the space that everybody should strive towards. Like, free yourself of such, self-hate and guilt. It's like, you just look at those, scroll back and forth at those icons and go, yeah. No, I haven't played that yet. And no, that would probably cost me dollars that probably could have, paid for the rent or another meal or something like that.
Exactly.
This is just what we're doing. Speaking of spending money stupidly, I don't think that I sent you this picture, but I want to grab it off my shelf. It is a Nintendo Switch Lite Dialga and Palkia.
No, you didn't.
Edition. It's still in the box. It's the smallest box too. I don't remember the box being this. It was from Amazon.
Okay.
And it kind of
step in the right direction.
Oh my God!
Considering
yes, we are. We are done.
Week.
We're done with that other store, but I'm not even going to go there. Amazon had this thing where, like, I actually bought it, but they didn't have any stock, and they just like shipped me the next one that they had in stock. So I ordered this a long time ago and kind of forgot about it and figured, let's just see what happens and see how I feel when it arrives. I can always send it back and I can always cancel it. And so now it's here. And I don't know what to do, Caito. Like, it's just in the box. I feel like I could make this box. I could print another one and have it. It would do the exact same thing on my shelf,
right.
You know?
Or you could take it out and just sell the system and then keep the box.
That's true. That's true. Or my other Switch Lite. Like my Switch Lite that I currently have was the last Pokemon one. You know, for such a non-Pokemon person, I certainly have a lot of Pokemon stuff.
But now you have both, and it's kind of like, that's nice cool. That you have both.
Yeah, I should probably get the other box, and the two boxes can touch.
They can they can hang out together.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. So that's the thing. Like, I'm such an idiot. Like, I don't know that. Like, the games, there's one thing, but then I do something like that. Like, I'm using the OLED as my handheld. Like, that's just. I've already crossed that road. I didn't want to. That was well documented this year of 2021. Yeah. But that was basically what retired my last Switch Lite. But here I am with this one. Wish I had a better screen, but it's the year of Pokemon for me, and I guess I have that one too.
But I feel like the special editions, especially the special editions, are worth it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's what I need in a co-host.
Because sometimes I am tempted to just buy the colorful ones. Mm-hmm. Like, I have a gray Switch Lite right now, and sometimes I see the yellow one, and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
I want that yellow one, or I want the teal one.
Ooh.
But the special editions especially, it's justified.
Thanks.
If they had an Animal Crossing one, I would buy it.
How do they not have an Animal Crossing Switch Lite?
How do they not? That's a missed opportunity.
If we ran Nintendo, we would do it.
You just got to put Animal Crossing on everything.
Honestly.
And we'll buy it.
Yeah, obviously. Oh, man.
Yeah. Okay, well, speaking of JKJ, who left us that wonderful comment.
Oh, yeah.
They also asked us a question, which was, out of all of the Black Friday eShop purchases, how many have you actually played?
Hey, now. I don't know if I like the energy of this question. And all of a sudden, JKJ's turning on us a little bit. Here, you go first.
I've played one.
Yeah?
I played one, and it was Super Monkey Ball.
Oh, nice.
And I love it. It's very nostalgic for me because my experience with Super Monkey Ball was most specifically on a trip to Hilton Head, South Carolina with one of my friends, and me and him, and I was with my family too, but me and him brought my Xbox to the beach with us, and it rained so much on our trip that we spent just hours playing Super Monkey Ball, and so I love it. I love this game. It's just so, like, it's mindless fun.
Yeah.
And I think that's my favorite kind of game. Just mindless fun.
And it's like a collection of, like, all the old ones and kind of remastered and all that. Like, I have, mine's sitting sealed in its case. There's a lot of, like, a lot of it's just getting out of being gifts, actually, for the kids.
Yeah.
So that's part of it. But for the majority of it, it's me buying my own games for myself that I probably won't play. But that one I can't wait for. Like, that one I remember when I think it was at E3, they did the reveal, and I was like, oh, this looks fun. And then they kind of had that, like, remaster sheen kind of polish go over. I'm like, ooh. They kind of got me with that one. So I'm excited. It was one of
the only things I was excited about that.
Yeah.
Presentation.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we didn't really come away from E3 all that hyped up. I'm glad people stuck with us after that.
I know. And then we loved everything.
Yeah. Then I bought Metroid, and that game was real good, as it turns out. Yeah, who the hell knows, man? That's so
Don't
funny.
listen to anything we say.
I know. Well,
because we're just going to buy stuff anyway.
That's the fun of it. Like, let's just see what sticks. It's a journey. Well, that's okay. Cool. We got to play that together, though. I think can you play it online?
I don't know.
We'll find out.
Probably not.
Well, I'll call you up on Christmas. Like, okay, leave the family alone for a little bit. Let's figure out these games that we just unwrapped for ourselves.
Right. Did you play any of the purchases that you made?
Well, I don't know if this counts for Black Friday, but I played a little Big Brain, which I want to talk about. But the game that I actually did play, thank you very much, JKJ, was Hotline Miami 1. I played a little bit of that.
Okay.
But you know what? I didn't really play it to play it. I played it to see if my TV was kind of messed up or if my controllers were messed up with input lag, because I continue to experience some of this with Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Like, pretty significant input delay. And I'm like, well, let's see if it exists over here in Hotline Miami. And it didn't. But I just died a lot in Hotline Miami. Yeah, like my Pokemon is not, I don't know. It feels real weird. Like I push a direction and then a second goes by and then little Ellie starts to run all over the place. And for the most part, like it's not a huge deal because it's Pokemon. Like I don't need it to be like totally accurate, but it's just always there, it seems. So
yeah,
a little annoying on that front.
I don't feel like I had any issues like that, but when I was playing, the movement felt not great to me. It felt almost too fast and not in the way of like I want them to run.
Yeah.
And I want them to move somewhat quickly, but it's very jerky. It reminds me of Monster Hunter Stories.
Oh.
The movement in that when I was playing that, I don't know. Maybe I just am just used to Animal Crossing and I can no longer play any other game that
That's
doesn't
true.
Control like that.
Well, it kind of has the same kind of perspective, but when I fired it up on like tabletop mode, for example, like it's fine, or handheld mode, it seems fine. So it's weird that my TV works for some games and not others. This is another problem I'm gonna have to solve on my own. Yeah.
Weird.
But I'm a couple trainers in. I've done the first 2 trainers in Pokemon. I'm working through pretty slowly, I would say, but it's still there.
Are you enjoying it?
I really am enjoying it. Like it's very simple. Like it's nothing, and I think this is kind of what I expected. But I just love how cute it is. I love the chibi art style. It really is.
Too.
Yeah, like all the different characters, and I don't know. It's funny because it does seem to every once in a while I'll get into like just a lot of battles. It's like here's a wild Pokemon has arrived, or just everybody wants to challenge me, and so that's kind of interesting that it kind of comes and goes in waves. But I don't know, I really like it, and I just want to fish all the time. I want to catch me some Magikarps and things like that.
Right.
But yeah, this is what I wanted, and I don't know. I'm not feeling like I'm too rushed. I think I've probably found 1 or 2 too many Bidoofs at this stage in the game, but I don't know. I'm really liking it. I'm so glad that I have it, and I'm also glad that I haven't rushed through it. You know, I've been really looking forward to this for a long time, and I feel like sometimes these games will come out and it's like, I beat it over a weekend, and then you're just done with it. So I don't want that to be the case, and I really am, like, for the most part, I play it with the kids. It's kind of like where I'm at. So Pokemon Brilliant Diamond is what I'm playing with the kids, but also Big Brain, what the hell is it called? Big Brain Academy, Brain versus Brain, is actually really good. And Lincoln loves it because he's a big dork like I am. And he just loves the different games, and it's really interesting seeing him play it as well, and how the game kind of like adjusts based on how well you're doing. Like he does pretty well, but he's not as fast, you know, on some of the things. So it's it seems to adjust based on who you are, but just seems just as rewarding as well. So lots of games. You and I need to play this. We need to have a like a heads up kind of face off kind of a match. We gotta have a battle.
I do
want
to play this one.
Yeah,
I am not very smart, so I'm hoping, especially in situations like that. Like I feel like I'm pretty book smart when it comes to like what I studied in school. Yeah, but this kind of stuff, I just don't think I'm going to be.
I think you're selling yourself short, first of all, but also it is because it's like it looks like a kid's game, you know, and then sometimes it'll get pretty challenging. You're like, oh wow, this is kind of hurting my brain a little bit. It starts out easy. You're like matching these shapes and you're identifying the patterns and all these things, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, you're turning it up on me here. Okay. And it seems to that, and that's what I mean when it's like it's different for everybody who plays it. Like if you're just crushing the first couple of things, it'll really start to ramp up pretty quickly. But if you're taking a moment to figure out each of whether you're matching shapes or like some of them are like it shows a silhouette and you're like, what is that? Is that a fork or a TV or whatever? And if you're really quick, it'll get more complicated, or it will only let you see parts of the shapes at a time. You kind of have to use less information to make up your mind sooner.
Yeah.
That's where your brain really starts to like, okay, I really need to focus on this. And yeah, it's not like your typical like how smart are you? It's I don't know.
Right.
It's smarts, but also reaction time. Like you got to be quick with the controller.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and it's kind of like another set of mini games. I think this like pairs up really well with WarioWare, and yeah, I think that What the heck were you just playing?
I was gonna say you do like
and
yourself
Monkey
a
Ball.
mini game.
I do. Yeah, I
Yeah.
really do. So you could throw this right alongside Monkey Ball and Wario Land.
Yeah.
WarioWare. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, well, we do have some breaking news this week. First off, speaking of Pokemon, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl have passed 6 million sales globally in their launch week. That's a lot.
Seems like that kind of worked for them this time around. Yeah. 6 million is huge. That's like anything. I love Pokemon so much because they just do like this. There's 2 copies of the game, and they're basically the same thing, but people will buy both of them because,
of course,
yeah, like it kind of has escaped this. I don't even want to reintroduce it, but it has kind of escaped. That seems almost like anti-consumer. It's like there's very little difference, but just enough, I guess, of an incentive to buy both versions that, yeah, you end up with something like this. But freaking good for Pokemon, man. 6 million copies. That's awesome.
Yeah. Their winter Christmas plan, it really did work out.
Didn't even need a new game. You just remastered this one.
Just keep remaking the same one.
I think that it did better than Let's Go as well, I think.
Oh, yeah, it did. It did double the sales for Let's Go.
So, and I wonder if that's like, is it because of the nostalgia for Diamond and Pearl? Is it because the Switch is like further along in its life cycle? Like there's just that many more people who have a Switch. So everything's going to do better. I'm not entirely sure. But like, I don't know. For me, like I looked at this one as a non-Pokemon player. Like I looked at this one and went like, this is a real Pokemon game, like quote unquote real, whatever that's going to mean to anybody else. But yeah, it seemed like that this was the one to get. The other one seemed very optional, but I'm not sure how. I'd be curious to know how other people kind of felt about that. Like, did you pick up Let's Go? I can't remember if you picked up Let's Go.
I did, yeah. It was one of my favorites.
Oh, so yeah.
I think a lot of people didn't like the idea of the changes that they made with Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee.
Yeah.
They didn't like throwing the Pokeball and all of that stuff. And it was a little more like cutesy and hand-holdy. And so I think a lot of people didn't like that.
It seemed like
and maybe some people thought it was like related to Pokemon Go.
Wasn't it? Wasn't it?
Kind of ish, but not. You didn't have to play Pokemon Go to play this game.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what I was going to say. Is like I thought you would think that maybe because of the success and popularity of Pokemon Go, that Let's Go would have been more popular, or could have like leached off of that or benefited from it. But I guess it didn't really. I don't know. It kind of surprises me, like because I thought you could. I don't know how exactly people can correct me, but didn't your Pokedex kind of cross over? Like if you caught something in one, it would go into the other game. I feel like there's benefits.
So yeah, I think you could do that.
Yeah.
But again, I didn't play Pokemon Go, so I did it first. But
well, now it's
for like
freezing rain outside, which is why I can't remember if I explained it on the show. I'm inside. I'm in my house because it's terribly dangerous to be outside. There's like multi-car pileups and everything outside. So I'm going to keep it safe. Yeah. And not record it.
We're just pretending that Sean's in a car.
Yeah. Well, I even said I usually record. I changed up just a little bit in the intro. Maybe that's why I called you a tomato.
I guess.
So. I'm not in my usual spot.
We need to get you like a fake car.
That'd be amazing.
A cardboard car.
Oh, my kids have little cars I could roll around in.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Just get that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next story. You can unlock a special Mario Party Superstars theme in Tetris 99 later this week.
Yeah.
Put it in your calendar. It's going to be December 9th from 11 p.m. to 10:59 p.m. Pacific time. December 13th. That is the 27th Maximus Cup. Do you have
That's kind of crazy. I'm getting this one 100%. I have to play it. This is actually a reminder for me. Like if anybody else benefits from it, I'm not entirely sure. But I feel like I haven't heard anybody talk about Maximus Cups at all. I listen to all the shows. Nobody's talking about this.
Listen to every Nintendo.
I listen to every single Nintendo podcast. We are the only ones talking about Maximus Cups. So thank you to us for reminding me about the Maximus Cups. It's the best style of DLC. It's the standard in my mind of like how you get people re-engaged. So reminder to me, I've got to play some Tetris this weekend.
It's good. Yeah.
I
will not play Tetris this weekend.
Oh, come on.
But I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.
Also, Nintendo has added a most played section to the Switch eShop. At the top of the charts, you have Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, along with games like Disgaea 6, Football Manager 2022 Touch, and Shin Megami Tensei 5. I don't know who's playing Football Manager 2022 Touch.
This is my favorite thing where you have like your own ideas. Like I think we all kind of have like our ideas of the games that everybody's playing, like the things that are popular. And then you see something like this.
Whoever
created
this game paid Nintendo to put their game on the most played section.
They've got a bunch of robots just playing games. Like, get those hours up. That is so funny.
I do not believe this.
I wonder if it's going to stick. Like, there's also, like, the featured section. Bobby and I used to talk about this a lot, actually, because he used to get really frustrated with the games that were in the featured section because they would be kind of like no-brainers. It'd be like, there's a Super Mario game in the feature. Yeah, like everybody kind of knows where that is. So I feel like even the most played, the games that you just listed, like, are not things that we generally talk about. And I think that, like, it exists in like this weird space where it's so popular that people are dumping thousands of hours into it, and yet nobody's heard of it. You know, like, how the heck does that happen? So I like that. I like that kind of that take on it. And I think like Steam has done this as well, and other digital storefronts have done this as well. And I like this. They even have a section too. I didn't add to the notes here, but they have a section called Hidden Gems. And I'm not entirely sure how they are defining that, but you know what's at the top of this list, Caito?
What?
A game called Hob. H-O-B.
Is it?
And it has a demo. It has a demo. So your boy likes a demo. And
okay, but these... Oh, I just hit my
snap.
microphone. Sorry.
Oh, take that.
These are not easy to find.
Yeah.
These little sections.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to be on the side, but it's within other sections.
That's
I hate that.
Well, there's how many side things do you want?
However,
two more.
Yeah, 2 more. Hidden gems. Ooh, Hob, A Short Hike. I got that one too.
There you go. See Hidden gems revealed on the Nintendo Drive.
I can't even find most played.
The thing is still so it's so slow.
And this kind of makes me grumpy because
oh no.
of all of the things in the eShop to do and to work on, this is what... Oh, it's all the way at the bottom.
Oh, they did.
This is what you chose to do.
Just put it at the most played, put it at the bottom.
Garden paws. That looks cute.
See, there you go. It's helpful.
Goodness. Oh, I want that.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. So we took like what the article was saying was at the top. Number 3, as I look at this, because I'm not driving today, is AAA clock. And they did that like it's a freaking Yellow Pages. And for those of you who are too young to know what like the Yellow Pages were, or people used to name their businesses so like with an A at the front, because the Yellow Pages, which is what everybody used, basically like Google back in the day, I guess, like you'd open up this gigantic book of phone numbers for businesses of like plumbers or carpet cleaners and all these other things. And people would name their businesses like A plus something. So theirs showed up first in the order of that. Like, it seems like that's what has happened here.
Yeah.
AAA clock is there for alphabetical reasons, because somebody who used to be obsessed with the freaking Yellow Pages made this
100%.
game. That's what happened here.
Oh my goodness.
Man.
Yeah, this is all the way at the bottom.
YouTube is one of them. YouTube is on this list. We've officially entered Caito and Sean on the Nintendo eShop.
We're on the eShop
segment
again.
of the show.
This would be a fun segment when we just go through the eShop.
I actually like it a lot. Yeah.
I like it a lot too.
Yeah. There's an Indie World section. There's a Game Awards section.
I was so confused earlier when I was going through and I saw Spider-Man on my re-download. I was like, I didn't play a Spider-Man game, and it was Fortnite.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh,
man, they're going to get me with these. I don't play Fortnite at all, but they're going to get me with these skins that they've got going on over here. They're really going after it.
I want to like Fortnite, but I cannot handle the building aspect of it.
Yep, I'm with you 100%.
It makes me sick. I don't understand. I don't understand how people know what they're doing when they're doing it. Like, it's the last thing I want to do. They're flipping through all the things. Flipping through your papers to build your tower.
I grab my clipboard as I run around with this machine gun.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's one of the true mysteries of video games and pop culture and stuff. Like, we just take it for granted now, I think, that it's like gigantic, but like that was not the case. Oh, it was not a guarantee. It actually was kind of a joke for a little while. It seemed like that game was not going to do anything at all. And yeah, Battle Royale and just swept the land. And I remember seeing stories of like baseball players playing on like the big screen at a ballpark kind of thing. It's like, oh, okay, we've gotten to that stage with freaking Fortnite at this point.
I wonder what made Fortnite, this is so off topic right now, but I wonder what made Fortnite get so popular compared to other games like PUBG.
Right.
PUBG was my preferred Battle Royale.
Mm-hmm. I'd love to watch you play PUBG, actually. Let's do it.
I should do that.
Don't do any announcement. Just launch into a stream just like on any other day. Like, okay, everybody. Hey, everybody. It's me, Caito.
Hey, everyone,
today we're going to go for number 1.
I want that chicken dinner.
Yeah, do that. See how that goes.
It would be bad because I haven't played mouse and keyboard in so long.
I would love it. I'd love to see it.
So, okay, anyways, let's move on.
Okay.
Producer Ryan is not happy with us right now, Sting. We're not on top.
He's shaking his head at us. Yes. People like when we go onto the eShop, let's just say, like, we're gonna change the name of the show. We'll have the Nintendo Drives by the eShop. That's our little section.
Drive, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nintendo Switch
drive-through.
The OLED dock can now be purchased separately. It's available in white or black for $69.99 US, $87.49 Canadian.
What do you think of this? I wasn't expecting this to happen. I don't know at all. Maybe they told us it was, but this was kind of a surprise to me that A, that it was going to be available on its own, and B, does this seem affordable to you? Like, I feel like this is actually pretty reasonable.
Yeah. I wish it came with some Joy-Con.
It's just like the shell itself, like no cables, no nothing. Just the dock.
I don't know. I guess I don't have any reason for this because I already have so many docks because I have so many systems.
Yeah.
I'm glad they made it available.
Yeah.
Do they have the white Joy-Con available to purchase? I
don't think so. The white Joy-Cons are really nice. I like those a lot. They're really nice.
I hope they make those available. I need to send some of my Joy-Con into Nintendo and I'm putting it off.
Well, stop it.
Really
Get
bad.
it in there.
I know. I need to.
You're going to run out of time. Like, they're not going to support it at some point, I'm sure. Like, they're not going to... I don't know. I feel like you should probably just, don't find out that they're going to say, time's up.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide if I should buy another set or if I should buy a Pro Controller.
Pro Controller, yes, of course.
But I'm just such a split Joy-Con person.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can go back.
I don't know. You're right. Like, it's once you start, and you can also like be a hand talker on your stream.
I am
with
very
your
much a hand talker with my Joy-Con.
Yeah, I can totally see that. They're actually perfect for that. Do
you
play
great.
because you're on Joy-Cons all the time? Like, do you have those things that attach onto them? Like,
I don't
always. They make them like bulkier. Yeah, just a little. They're really small.
I'm living on the edge. No straps. No nothing. Just
just be careful. Okay.
Imagine I come to stream with my straps on. So I can do like the Animal Crossing stretching.
You never know.
Put my little straps on.
You could probably do some more damage that way, though. Maybe it's better if you were to just like let go if you're flailing your hands around. It's probably better for them just to fly away rather than if they were attached, they would whip back and hit you in the eyeball. Like, that's not good. You don't want those flailing back at you. So just, yeah. It's better to have them fly away.
It's not convenient. The way that I play is so much in handheld mode. Unless I'm streaming, I'm playing in handheld. So like putting them on and off and doing all that, it's just not convenient.
Yeah.
So, okay. That's all the news we have. We do have a couple questions. Here. So, Foolish Fuji asked, with the end of the year fast approaching, what has been your favorite Nintendo game that you've played? For me, it has to be playing Mario Kart with the community every week. The chaos that ensues during those sessions have been so much fun, especially in battle mode.
Aw. I love that. I was doing a lot of Mario Kart before I kind of took a break over the summer and then never went back to it again. But that is so fun to just always be there to play with your friends. Everybody has it at this stage. Like that really is the best. Quick shout out, by the way. Speaking of the games that we like the most, you and me are going to be joining Ryan Turford and Matt Swalski and Garrett Bland, I think, is also going to join us. We're going to do like a Yumi Capri like award show thing next week that we're going to record. I am so excited. This seemed like an idea that might be too impossible to pull off. Right. There's a lot of people, a lot of schedules to organize, but we're going to have our game of the year kind of conversation next week because Kate will come in with Animal Crossing.
Exactly.
As the game of the year.
It has to be.
It definitely. But what's your take on this? Oh no,
I'm still bitter.
What did I do?
Animal Crossing didn't win.
Like last year?
Last year.
Yeah.
Bitter.
It had its chance. I don't even remember what won.
Something that's not memorable and shouldn't have.
Yeah, probably. Seriously, don't remember at all, man. If only there was a way to find out.
Yeah.
In the meantime, there's not. We'll just wait for comments, and this is how we get comments on the YouTube video. This is how we help the algorithm. We mess things up on purpose, so you guys jump into the youtube.com/Yumi Capri and tell us all the things that we're wrong about. We go, thank you for the engagement juice. Thank you. Yes.
Well, to answer this question, so obviously Animal Crossing, but I knew I can't just answer Animal Crossing for everything.
Yeah.
So the other one that I have, because I haven't played, I'm going to be honest, I haven't played many games.
Yeah.
In enough to...
It's by design.
Enough to really comment about them. But Super Mario 3D World.
Yes!
Was a favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And because I played through with Argo, Emily, and Dallas. We went all the way through, beat it. It was so fun.
Oh,
we were so bad.
That's how you guys played it.
And it was a fun time. I had never played it before.
Yeah.
So it was enjoyable. An enjoyable experience.
It really is. It really is good. And it'd be, I'd love to do, maybe this is something we chat about next week, is like just go over the releases of games. Because I ended up buying like pretty much everything they told me to buy this year, which was kind of nuts. And it started out with that game, with Super Mario 3D World, which I love playing with Lincoln, of course. Shout out to ARMS. I, for whatever reason, played that this year as well, a little bit. Tetris Effect Connected is definitely up there. It was released on Switch earlier this year. I still am playing that game. Like, there's a couple that, I don't know about you, like, we do the whole, like, what you're playing this week, but there's some that just have, I still play, but I don't necessarily, like, talk about it on the show. It's just kind of like, it's always there. It's always there. But probably my biggest surprise this year, and kind of what I'll lead this answer with, is Skyward Sword. Like, Legend of Zelda was so good, really surprising for me this year. And when I think about my time with Switch this year, I think that's the game that I kind of walk away with. Even though I'm kind of in the middle of Pokemon right now, I feel like that isn't really all that fair because it's just happening right now. But when I think about, my time with Switch, it was like I really, really enjoyed Skyward Sword HD or whatever the heck they called that one.
Not Mario Golf?
Definitely not Mario Golf. This is not the year of Mario Golf. If I could remove it from my re-download section, that would be great. If I could sell it, that would be awesome. But
Sonic Colors?
No. I mean, Metroid is up there. Sonic Colors I played on Xbox.
Oh, okay.
But that was actually pretty decent as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And we'll talk more about our favorites and all of that in that special episode we were talking about.
Definitely.
But Rochelle says, I don't have a question. I just want to say I really enjoy the show and I look forward to listening. So that's very sweet.
Very nice. Thank you.
Very sweet.
We love doing it.
And then our last question comes from Eldorn, who says, I loved last week's episode. Question for Sean. I'm really enjoying revisiting the Sinnoh region through Brilliant Diamond. How is your playthrough going? Who is on your team and which one is your favorite?
You don't get to answer this one, Caito?
I don't. I was not
this
addressed.
This is only for you. You're playing too. You might be farther than I am.
No, I'm not.
No, really? I feel like I'm not very far at all.
No.
I want to catch a hoot hoot. I am hunting for a hoot hoot right now because my daughter loves hoot hoot, and really, who doesn't love a hoot hoot?
Who wouldn't love a hoot hoot?
Exactly. Man, Psyduck is so worthless in my party right now, but I love little Psyduck. Shinx was one of the first ones that I had he evolved from Shinx went into a Luxio. So I've got a Luxio right now. I've got a Staravia, a Prinplup, which does not look nearly as cute as a Piplup. I gotta say, I kind of wanted. I wish I had like a skin. I wish you could have that for Pokemon, where it's like it could be as strong and all the abilities of a Prinplup. But if I could just like see my cute little baby penguin little guy, I would like that very much. I have is it a Budu or Budu? Do you know what that? You know what I'm saying? It looks like a little bud. Like I would say Budu, but it seems so close.
I think I say what do I say?
Because I would say Bidoof.
Bidoof?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's two different ones. Yeah, I've got the barrel is the other one that I've got in my Paru. Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know what the other one is. I don't know half of these Pokemon you're talking about.
See, you know when you see it, and it's hard. Like there's so many. The
original 150, I know.
Locked down.
After that, it's hit or miss whether
I don't know if any of these are in the. Like, is Psyduck one of the original 150?
Yes.
Bidoof, is that one of the originals? No. Okay, so it looks like of all the ones that I have with me, Psyduck is the only one that is the original. My favorite, I kind of like goes all over the place. Actually, I think Luxio is my favorite right now. I really like charging up and then just like zapping the shit out of these guys. But I'm still on the hunt. I'm still on the hunt for like my true favorites. So we'll go find more. But
Hoot Hoot.
I want to go find a Hoot Hoot. That's really what I want. And then I want more in my bag. Like I can only choose from like my party of 6. Kind of thing, and everybody else is in boxes and stuff. There's stuff that I don't really understand about this game. Well, like there's like decorations or something that I put on these Pokeballs. I don't understand what the heck that is, but that's fine. I didn't
know you could do that.
I don't know. I don't even know if I'm saying truth stuff right now. So I'm learning. Everybody.
Anything we say or talk about, we even know.
Definitely not coming from an expert. Look, Caito can launch into like the expert opinions and strats on Animal Crossing.
Yes,
but this ain't an Animal Crossing show. This is let's discover everything else. And why does Hoot Hoot only have 1 foot? It's like a little pogo.
Hey, he's living his best life.
I guess
he only needs 1.
I suppose.
Okay, we gotta go. Sean, where can everyone find you on the internet?
Oh man, I love the show. It's devolving into something super fun, and I am here for it. People can find me on the internet, on Twitter and on Twitch at Sean Capri, at Sean like Connery, Capri like the pants.
And you can find me on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter at Console Caito. That is all for episode 33 of the Nintendo Drive. Thank you so much for listening, and until next time, Sean's gonna go catch a Hoot Hoot. We'll probably be on the eShop. All the things. Goodbye.
The Nintendo Drive is fueled by patrons at patreon.com/YumiCapri. And from the bottom of my heart, I am so grateful to the nearly 70 patrons who support us each and every month, with our special thanks to our Capremium producers, Dallas Ford, Lee Navarro, the fearless leader of the Phoenix Overdrive Extra Life team, and Jonathan Brown, the man behind the music on this show and the Xbox Drive. You can support Jonathan at youtube.com/PM Entertainment. Our platinum producers, Robbie Bobby Miller and Trucker Sloth. Our gold members, Argo, Benji Kong, Brendan Myers, Dallas Robbins, Dano, Emily O'Kelly, Foolish Fuji, Heather Boney, James Johnson, Joel Brooks, Jose Jimenez, Mac Time, Marcus O'Neill, Mr. and Mrs. Nasty Boots, RJ Kern, Skinny Matt, and Xavier Reyes. If you enjoyed this show and you'd like to support independent content, you can go to patreon.com/YumiCapri and choose the tier that's right for you.